going on, everybody? It is Charlize Walker of Lisa's Business Enterprise here with another nonprofit knowledge tip. This is part two of the series talking about ideas to help with fundraising activities. So, part two will be talking about local fundraising activities that you can do just to help you generate some ideas. So, the benefit of participating or operating or running your own local event, the main thing is cultivation, meeting new people and getting to know the people of your community because that way you can have a connection with them, the community that you serve, as well as I'm going to say, is raise awareness and meet new people, new donors, and it helped them pique their interest in if they even want to donate or not, or but they can somehow be aware of the organization as well. So these local fundraising activities, this may be low cost too, or some local, depends on what you do. It can be low cost, but you probably need a little bit more manpower to plan and execute, depending on the level and how you do and what you do. So I'm gonna go over a few different things that you can do and some local fundraisers or local events that you can have that may can help you. So one thing that our organization did, our professional career development services, last year we did a lot of restaurant fundraisers. So we did one thing about doing these were only thing we had to do was promote it. We signed up for it. A lot of them gave us the flyers to and the verbiage to ideas about the verbiage we can use and everything. And then we just had to pick a day, pick a time, and during this, not a, it wasn't an all thing day thing, but during a set window of time, you'll get people to come in and purchase a meal, and a percentage of that meal will go to the nonprofit. I did like it because a lot of the restaurant fundraisers we did, the checks like went out like next week or something like that. They may have said like, oh, 4 to 6 weeks. We only had problem with one restaurant, and it wasn't even that much, and it took forever to even get a check. But other than that, over all of them that we did, it was like we just needed to execute it. We planned it, of course. We picked the restaurants that we wanted to do in the area, in different areas, and then we promoted it heavily on social media, Facebook, and then we went out there and did it. We did LinkedIn too. So one, um, the restaurant fundraisers that we did was Boston Market, El Pollo Loco, and Jason's Deli that I remember. It might be another one, but we did like Boston Market. We did like El Pollo Loco. Jason's Deli was the one that we had a hard time getting a check from. I felt like a bill collector trying to get the amount down and everything, but we really did have fun at Boston Market. Only thing you do have to abide by their guidelines. You can probably go onto their website and see if they do one, but it is actually I can't think of the name of it. It's actually a website that you can go to and you can see all the different ones, the fundraising restaurant fundraisers you can participate in. So but it was an event that you could not promote on the inside. With most of the restaurant fundraisers we did, it was like, we met people on the outside. If you were coming to an event, you didn't have the flyer because a lot of times you had to have a flyer or show them on your phone that you were participating in this event. So it was fun. It was fun to get to meet people. We made it kind of like, I know one of them was like a meet and greet. So if we did it, you seen it, we meet and greet. And then a couple of them, people just donated on the spot. We didn't expect that, but we knew next time doing to be prepared for that. They said instead of buying the meal, I'm gonna just give you the money. So that's what they did, and we still appreciate that those efforts as well. So other things you can do to raise awareness, you can do stuff like doing a walkathon, a mud race, a basketball event, a pancake breakfast. The ideal you can do is, create the event. Of course, you got to plan it out. Find where you're going to do it, what you need to do it. A lot of times, especially using recreation centers that we found, of course, you're going to have your insurance in place. The amount of people, if you're selling tickets, if they allow you to sell tickets to come to the center and stuff like that. So it depends. You just got to ask those questions when you get those connections and stuff like that. So you can sell the tickets, have the event there. And again, it's a good way to get to know the people in the community, sign up. And it may be, again, it's the manpower in doing it versus how much money you put into it. Again, it may not be that much money that you put into it, but it's more of the manpower. But another thing that you can do, third thing, what am I on? Restaurant, yeah, to raise awareness, and you can partner with other nonprofits. A big event that we have here, we do have to pay, but the since we're it depends on what tier of nonprofit you're in. A big event that they have here in Texas is North Texas Giving Day. A nonprofit runs it. They've been doing it for years. We just, basically pay the registration fee to get into it. They kind of walk you through a lot of stuff, but it's a big day. Um, and it's kind of competitive because there's a lot of other nonprofits that play into it, but it's kind of a benefit because they have stuff on the end where you can win prizes, or you can get some type of service for free. Say, hey, it's a benefit. So you can look for stuff like that in your area. Check out like your Chamber of Commerce or something like that in your area. The last thing you can do is do like a storefront fundraiser. You ever walk up to a store or restaurant? I know I have on my lunch break and somebody tried to get me to donate. So you can do that as well. So a storefront fundraising, I know I went to McAllister's on my break and they were trying to get me to donate. They had a table set up, but they did ask permission from the manager inside the store. Again, that's the thing that you have to get out there and be comfortable cultivating and say, hey, come out. Because I've been there before, and that same nonprofit organization was there before again. So you can get out there, talk to some of the local restaurant store, and see if that's something that they allow. Because sometimes they don't allow. It may not be their property to do so. But another one you can do is Walmart. I did find out Walmart, they made a lot of changes on the back end. If you don't do the Walmart local community grants, you probably want to look into that. But they also have where you can sign up and you can secure storefront for a fundraising event. So that's another way to get in people to get to know, get the traffic, and try to get donations as well. So I hope those different things, those different ideas helped you, but you can go online and to try to come up with different stuff. I've seen where if you do a Google search where someone, I don't want to say, but it's a website that they went A to Z, different things that you can do, A to Z to do different fundraisers, A, B, the whole alphabet. So again, that's something you have to sit down, with your team, with your volunteer team, your advisory team, and come up with different ideas that we can present to the board and get it approved. Again, this is something that you do like a year ahead of time. So it's good to do at the end of the year so you can plan for next year as well. So hope those things help you. See you on part 3, the last part. Oh.